The Baseball Hall of Fame inducted a new class today, and in the future, a name that could appear in Cooperstown is that of a man born in Hilewood who lived in Ebensburg, coal miner and war hero Augie Donatelli.
The story of Augie Donatelli is a story of a Pennsylvania coal miner who became a World War II tail gunner and found his life calling in a prisoner of war camp in Nazi Germany.
Augie's story is similar to that of many in his generation, but as author John Bacchia writes, he was anything but ordinary.
During that time, as they were prisoners of war, they were allowed to have certain recreation periods. He had injured himself while bailing out of his B-17. He couldn't play, and they needed someone to umpire because of all these feisty young servicemen would always get into fights and they could never finish the game.
After umpiring company games in Nazi war camps, Donatelli returned home and used his passion for the game as a new occupation. Donatelli was the umpire for several World Series, the last of which is one of the most memorable World Series moments in the history of baseball. It's known as the Phantom Tag in the 1973 World Series between the New York Mets and the Oakland A's.
And Yogi and the Mets just go wild.
A tough call. It was a very tough call, but he insisted that he called it correctly, and the video replays are somewhat wishy-washy in terms of, okay, did you really tag him or not? I had my differences of opinion. I thought that he had missed the tag, so I was actually on the other side, but he was adamant about the fact that he thought that the glove had grazed Bud Harrrelson.
Donatelli's son Pat has a very clear memory of where he was when Dad made the call.
And I was playing football in Virginia at a military school, and a lot of the boys on our football team where I played, they were all from New York, so they were all Met fans. Yeah, the play happened, and I could hear the footsteps coming, you know, for me. So they got me, and they threw me in a big snowdrift, and that was my penance, I guess, you know, for being the son of a wrong place, wrong time.
Donatelli holds his place in history not just for that call, but he was the driving force behind unionizing Major League umpires. Augie is forever memorialized on the cover of the first ever issue of Sports Illustrated. Augie Donatelli, a Pennsylvania coal miner and American war hero who celebrated the all-American pastime to the fullest. And more information about the book is available at augiedonatelli.com.